Next stage, a man looking for trouble. What can you see beyond the darkness?
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boy.
It's me. It's Peter Austin. Off of TripleJump. Do you guys watch TripleJump? That channel on YouTube. Do you watch it at all? Because I don't know if you know. I'm one of those guys off of it. You know? Oh.
Hello, Tiny Peter. How are you? How was your weekend? I'm excited for your stream. I just finished Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart this morning. It's a really fun game. One of my favorite games of the year. Hope you're well, my dude.
Stephen, thank you very much for 100 blips. Very kind of you indeed. I'm glad to hear that you finished off Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart and enjoyed it. Yeah. That's good stuff.
Oh yeah, TP time.
TP time.
Hope you're doing well. The article went live earlier today.
Oh.
I've sent a tweet and put it in the Discord chat.
Nice.
Would it be okay to put in the chat as well?
Wheelie, thank you very much for the 100 blips. Sure, by all means, pop a little link in the chat. I've been on and off Twitter all day, so that implies that I've been on it a lot. But what I mean is I've not been on Twitter very much. I've been just briefly checking in, so I've not caught that yet. But I'll have a look after the stream. Obviously, can't have a read of it right now because I'm streaming. But I'll do it afterwards, and that's fine because different people have different schedules. And
Mondays
stuff like that.
Days with Peter Austin, the coolest dude.
Oh, well, Stephen, that's very nice of you to say so. Thank you for the blips. Thank you also to C. Bennett for subscribing for 16 months. That's nearly 2 babies. Not quite 2 babies, but you're not far off. If they were both a month premature, you could have had 2 babies in that time. 16 months with all you lovely people as well. Thank you very much. Oh, it says a hype train is close, everyone. And GUI Goliath in there with 2 gift subs, gets it out of the station. The hype train is now building. Thank you, GUI Goliath, for your second and third. Second and third? Where did that come from? For your 343rd and 344th gift subs to the community. That's very generous indeed, and much appreciated. All the salutes to you. They've gone to, incidentally, Dompod Media.
Finally caught a stream, but I can't stay because I'm catching up on the previous stream, Lamau.
Oh.
Hope you defeat those dastardly pigs real good. My G, TP.
My G, TP. Hello, mouse. I hate this mouse so much. And also to Mark Leslie, 98.
Howdy, TP.
Thank you,
Hope you had a good weekend. Ready to bag some pigs and uncurse some areas.
Absolutely. That's what I'm born for. Willie's posted a link in the article to their in the chat to their article about accessibility issues with public transport. Sounds interesting. So I'll be checking that out post stream. Thank you to Mad Mike for 500 blips. That's very generous. Finally caught a stream, but can't stay because I'm catching up on the previous stream. Lamau. Where's it gone? I hope you defeat those dastardly pigs. Real good, my GTP. Well, thank you for watching the previous stream.
Extra bits for the coolest and kind Tiny Peter. TTJ Dick salute.
Oh, Stephen, please. Mr. Black as well with 200 blips. Thank you very much indeed. Howdy, TP. I hope you had a good weekend. Ready to bag some pigs and uncurse some areas. Yep, I've got my cheat sheet. It's right here. Oh, jeez. If I sit in the middle of this sofa, my microphone wire gets stuck between the two cushions sometimes and I get all snagglepussed. But I'm fine. Mostly, I think, what remains on this sheet is just the friends that we have to find. But I know that we do have a few outstanding quests in our quest book. Oh, and we've got... have we still got a... No, we've got all the pigs, because that's what gave us the quest for the friends. It all makes sense when we get into the game. But anyway, at a minimum, we need to find our friends, and we need to kill the evil pig, the biggest evil pig. But there's also definitely some stuff that we need to mop up. So I might need a bit of... what do you call it? Walkthrough help, potentially. So prepare yourselves, chat, if you want to be today's walkthrough man or woman. Adi Pramana with 2 gifts. They've gone to Motty Too Hotty and Crypt.
Can't stay long, but here are some blips.
Cryptid Derby. By the way, we've nearly completed level 2 of the hype train. We've got 2 minutes left and we're already at 96% of level 2. So, hey, well done, everyone. I suppose it's just after payday, so some people... Oh, there it is! That's it!
Tombi time. Missed the last few streams as I got married on Saturday.
Oh!
But looking forward to seeing the end of the game.
Hope you're married. Jeez. Thanks, Em, for getting us to complete level 2, and congratulations. I'll get to everyone in just a moment, but I'm still saying thanks to Adi Pramana for gifting subs to Motty Too Hotty and Cryptid Derby. That's your 62nd and 63rd gift to the channel so far. Thank you very much indeed, Adi Pramana, for those gifts. Gifts, not gifts. Stephen Skodas then gave 300 blips and said extra bits for the coolest and kind Tiny Peter. Well, I mean, what can I say? Brooks Essentialist with 100 blips. Can't stay too long, but here are some blips. Thank you very much indeed for just bopping in. That makes all the difference as well. People who can't necessarily stray for the full stream, but they come in anyway and just give us money and say nice things. Like it's. I can't actually articulate how much that is appreciated when people just give bits and stuff, even if they can't hang around. But thank you very much. Everything's appreciated. M the Emu, congratulations on being married. Thanks for the 100 blips, and nice to have you on today's stream. Given that you've missed a couple, doing some important thing like getting married, I suppose. Whatever. For sure. Thank you very much. Steven Skodas with 2 more gifts as well. This is 127th and 128th gifts to the channel. They've gone to Just Try My Best James and J. Kate Morrison 88. Thank you, Stephen, very much indeed for gifting. And now we've got Trowling Badger, dedicated mod, subscribing for the 29th month. Well, thank you very much indeed. Merry Babsmas Day, one and all. It's Barbara Piss's birthday, everyone. So happy birthday to Babs. She's 3 years old today, going back to when she was first conceived in an early Vidiots live stream where Ben's just using a little PlayStation camera. It's way back before we really knew any of us knew what we were doing. And Stephen went and Diddy's 129th and 130th gift sub. They've gone to Abyss Kiss, that's a good name, and Bjark22. Stephen, much appreciated. Thank you for getting it up to that sweet 130. That's like some sort of fraction of 420. You know, it's about 30%, bit less maybe. It's like less than a third of a blaze, something like, I don't know. Someone do the maths. And that's it, I'm all caught up. Well, look at me. Go me. The hype train is at 81%. We've got 2 minutes left to get it up to level 3. We don't often get a level 3 with our hype train. So that's always great. But hey, you guys do you know? How are we all though? Really? How are we? Are we all, is everyone, yes? Are you all well? Hello? Stephen says, I will one day get it to 420 subs, lol. Well, there's never any pressure. But, you know, I mean, I'm sure you probably will if you just keep it up at the rate that you're going. As I say, you don't have to keep it up at the rate you're going, but if you do, then you will one day get to 420. Sean D. Harris subscribed for 14 months, currently on a 1-month streak. We're at 97%, everyone. If anyone can dig deep out there, get an extra sub in there, that'll do it. That'll send us over the edge. 100 blips will do it, probably. Sean D. Harris, finally back subbing to the channel after not being able to catch the streams for a while. Since I last came on, I've started teaching my girlfriend all the weird kapiti you've told through the years. Well, that's not easily done. In fact, I think I discovered that at least one or more of the articles I brought along. There it is, Donak, thank you so much for the 100 blips. It takes us to level 3 hype, a rare treat. And everyone else is trying to do that extra level 3 as well. Thank you, everyone. Sorry, I'll just continue with
level 3 complete. Yes.
There it is. Yeah, choo-choo, all these people. I just finished what I was saying to Sean D. Harris. Look at bloody level 4's going crazy now because everyone's trying to complete level 3. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, some of the weird Wikipedia articles have just gone now. They're too weird for Wikipedia, I guess. Thank you, Donna-CO7, for 100 blips. Much appreciated. You got us over that level 4 barrier.
Choo-choo hype, baby.
As did Steven Skoders, effectively. I mean, Donak got there first in the chat, but you were all going for it, and it's much appreciated. Steven Skoders with 100 blips, level 3 complete. Yes, we did it. Thank you, everyone. Some kind of div gifted a sub. It's gone to Mencius the Wise. It's their 90-second gift so far in the channel, to the channel. I can't string my sentences together today, but I've got a stream for 2 hours, so I better just flipping learn how to do it in the next couple of minutes, otherwise, I don't know. And GUI Goliath with 100 blips as well. Choo-choo hype, baby. We're there.
Choo-choo choose a level 3 hype train for Tiny Peter.
We're at level 3 and a third now by the looks of it. Thank you, GUI Goliath and Steven Skoders with 100 more blips. I choo-choo choose a level 3 hype train for Tiny Peter. Look at this, you've managed it. You've managed not just level 3 hype, but also a 20-minute intro from me, as is sometimes the case. Just all these kind and generous interruptions, you know?
It's almost the sex number. I can't wait to get my sex on.
No, me neither. It is actually almost the sex number. We could do one. We could do a 20 past 5 one, because that's the sex number for what, Iceland? Is it? Are they an hour behind the UK time? Thank you, Alex, for Alex136 for subscribing via Twitch Prime for the 2nd month now, currently on a 2-month streak. More Tomba fun. Well, thank you very much for sticking with us for another month there, Alex. Nice to have you. Diaz Unus, or it might be Dies Unus, with 100 blips. It's almost sex number time. I can't wait to get my sex on. Do I even have 420 as a source on this scene? I might have to go to the emulator just to run it. If I'm quick, I might be able to add it in before 420 finishes. I know it's now 420, but if I'm super quick, add existing, sex number, animation. Yeah. There it is.
Level 4. Choo choo. The fat controller laughed.
Thank you. It's the sex number on BBBBB blaze it. Brooks Essentialist with 100 blips. We'll blaze it in an hour as well. Don't worry. If you're one of the people who likes to do blaze it bips, blips and stuff and you're not ready, don't worry, we'll get there. There's no rush. We'll do another one. But hey, you know, why not have an early one today? Just because, hey, it's a bank holiday, you know? Plays it on your bank holiday. Thank you to Brooks Essentialist for 100 blips. Level 4, Choo-Choo, the fat controller laughed. He did do that. And quick, Lord B, ready the jokes, shouts Mr. Black. I think I better head on over to the game, right? I think it's... Oh, Scrambled Ashton's in the chat as well. There she is. Everyone say hello to Ashton. Ashton, why you always wear half shirt? I don't understand why. Strange. So, more like Blaze Holiday, am I right? Yeah, you're right, Millie Squealy. I am going to go to the game. I know we've not even actually run out of hype yet. We've got a minute left. I'm not suggesting we try and fill it up to level 4 in 50 seconds because that would be ridiculous. But I'm just saying, you know, it would be the polite thing to hang around on the intro screen while we just spend these last 4... All right, let's do it. All right, I'll tell you about my day. I've been in work today because I took my bank holiday last Monday as part of the few days that I had off. So it seemed like, you know, I knew that I needed that time off anyway. So I was like, I'm not going to take a day's leave last Monday and then have an enforced bank holiday Monday off, which I don't really need because I've just had like a week's holiday. So I just moved it. So that's why I'm in today. Ross is in as well. Just me and Ross just hanging out in the office today. It's been lovely. And there've been some other people in the office today as well. Just some hard-working boys and girls from Cultaholic. I'm the only triple jumper though, so I don't know what that says about me. It just says that I moved a holiday day. It doesn't say that I'm any more hardworking than anyone else. Definitely not. Hype, everyone. Level 3 hype complete. Thank you to everyone who contributed. My brain was like, do I say contributed or contributed? Both are acceptable. Let's say both at the same time. Thanks to everyone who contributed to that. Much appreciated. You guys literally keep these lights on and pay the bills. And when I take home some of the money at the end of the month, you pay my actual rent. So not only do you keep these lights on and this roof over my head, but when I clock off at night, you also keep that roof over my head. So thank you everyone who's contributed to that level 3 hype. Pint of Plain 25 subscribed for 2 months. Team TripleJump helping me recover from a smelly, fractured / dislocated toe. Thanks for the streams. I'm sorry to hear that it's smelly. And fractured / dislocated too. That's also bad news. Get well soon with your smelly, fractured / dislocated toe. Pint of Plain, and thank you for subscribing. Right, so technically it's our house. Yeah, it probably is in a way. I'm just I'm your tenant, I think. That's how it works. Right, let's go to the game, shall we? It's about time. That's what you guys came here for. Right, so if I press that, hello? I'm pressing the wrong one, that's why. Okay, splendid. And if I now resume my game. There she is. And when I say she, I'm referring to the game / emulator, not Tombi. I wouldn't misgender him like that. I'm assuming this is the right save state. I think it is. Let me go to event and make sure I've got 7 friends at the end. Or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's actually called. Let's make candy, tree of... Oh, hang on. Yeah, the flower tower, we did that last time, didn't we? Is it not called 7 friends? Red and blue. 7 friends, there it is. A real evil pig. Okay, good. This is the correct save state. That would be bad if it wasn't. So, Joking Alpaca subscribed as well for 2 months. Thank you very much indeed. Green-haired Tomba, false advertising. Oh, you're right, Psylog. I did promise pink hair. But, you know, what can you do? So, we're going to make our way through the game. And we're going to... I mean, I've got some chests to unlock.
We get it, new girl. You like cut-off belly shirts? You don't have to raise your arms all the damn time and make the video capture a picture of you tummy raising. Like someone ordered this chick a normal shirt. She gets off on this. Lol.
She's great at presenting and very attractive, but please stop getting her midriff into the thumbnail. It feels exploitative.
I'm a simple man. I see midriff. I click on the video.
You like cut off belly shirts?
Very attractive.
She gets off on this.
I see midriff.
It feels exploitative. It feels exploitative. It feels exploitative.
I see midriff.
It feels exploitative. Very attractive. It feels exploitative. It feels exploitative.
So, just need to... there's definitely some chests around that I need to unlock, because I've got a million-year-old key now. Yeah, guess I'll just make my way through the level and try and find any outstanding thank you very much, Beans McQueens, for subscribing. Who says, "What a game, kill those pigs, boy." 16 months and a 13-month streak. So, thank you very much. Peter, can you get Agent 47 off the shelf for me? What do you want Agent 47 off the shelf for, Lobrotovich? Oh, I see. Oh, you just... Oh, right, okay, yeah. Theo the Second, thank you for subscribing for 28 months. That's much appreciated. Via Twitch Prime. 28 months is a really, really long time. That's like multiple years. I don't know how many, but it's at least one. Yeah, we've got a couple of chests to find. I'm going to use Baron. And for what you all... Why is the chat going so... Hello? In fact, let me check check what quests we've got remaining. Event. So we've got Grandpa's bracelet. That's the main quest. And that's how we progress down the main quest. So red plus blue. I can't even think what that would be. Oh, we've got Tree of Knowledge knows. Let's make candy. Blue hidden powers. So we need to get the... Oh, there's new people coming into this stream. People are coming into this stream. Fresh. Don't panic, anyone. It's all right. So we need to get silver powder, don't we, for the witch? And I don't know where the silver powder is. If anyone can tear themselves away from this stream, and you know, I mean, I can see why you might struggle. Then, if you wouldn't mind, actually, just that's one thing I forgot to look up is where do I get silver powder in this game? Because I think that's the last. I think that's the last ingredient we need for the witch. So that would help if we had that. I'm trying to think what areas. I don't think I've been back to the funga jungle since I cured it, and there might be a chest there somewhere that I need. Silver powder obtained when the Ready Set Go event is cleared. Oh. But is Ready, Set, Go not just the driving one? I thought I've already cleared that. I'm digging this. This is great. I've got blue powder. Silver medal? Oh, man. I might need someone to specifically look up the Let's Make Candy quest. Because, man, I don't know. I'm going to search this jungle, though, while we're here. Do these guys not jump now? What? Is he just chill? Why is that guy not attacking? After finish the Great Escape and Look and See events, visit the thief in the underground prison. Once there, you'll find the thief is outside the prison cell. After a poor attempt to convince Tombi that the dwarves released him, he will take off. Exit the village and the thief can be found standing beside the entrance to the watchtower. He'll challenge Tombi to a race to the top of the tower. Oh, okay. I'm assuming we've done the Great Escape and we've done Look and See. Okay, so we just got to go back to the underground. It's one of those where we've already been to that place literally like 4 times for a quest last time. And thank you very much, Alex, for that. That I would never have guessed that that's where we have to go. So, if we go to Dwarf Village, that'll do. My wiki says location found watchtower. Okay. You get silver powder from the thief. He's in prison under the Dwarf Elder's house. When he's out of jail, beat him in a race and he'll give you the powder. Oh, but I put him back in jail. Oh, God, I hope he can get back out of jail again. Okay. Here's a fun fact. This is the only stream I've ever had to shave for. Specifically, where I've been like, if I don't shave, it's not gonna... Oh, here we go. Wow, you scared me. Oh, you're that kid again. They finally let me out, you know? It's not like I escaped or anything like that. Well, I gotta go. Oh my God, he's gone. Oh, hello. Oh. 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 I don't know how to thank you. Well, you don't have to thank me much, because I just let your prisoner out, but that's fine. I don't shave when I wear crop tops, part of the fun, says Scrambled Ashton. That's true. That's what I find the most offensive about you wearing crop tops, Ashton. It's not that you just have your midriff out, but it's just the sheer amount of hair. I mean, I've been to the zoo and seen the man inside of the Coco the Gorilla outfit, and frankly, it's disgusting. That's a joke that's a 2-level joke, because number one, Ashton doesn't have a hairy midriff, but also it's a joke that I would even shame anyone for having one, because if they do, fine, I don't care. Do you like the double layer to that one? It's pretty subtle. There's a deeper, it runs pretty deep, that one. Hey, I've been waiting for you. Do you want to race me? How about it? I hid a treasure at the top of the watchtower up ahead. We'll start from the bottom of the watchtower, and whoever gets to the top first wins. If you win, I'll give you my treasure. Sounds like fun, right? Just you and me, kid. Are you ready? I enjoyed it even more after the explanation, says Adi Pramana. Thank you very much. Oh, Billy and Weasley, sorry. Oh, it's all going off in this game right now. Billy and Weasley, thank you for subscribing via Twitch Prime for 16 months. That's a really long time to be subscribed, even via Twitch Prime, even though, you know, it's kind of bundled in, but geez, you know, you've been paying for Amazon Prime for that long. So I've thanked Theo II, haven't I? I think that's it. Yes, wonderful. I didn't quite get it, TP. Can you give us a slightly more detailed explanation, please? Bored Steve, I think it would be even more bored Steve if I did that, but I'm just sorry you don't understand my humour. Oh, jeez, this guy's quick. Oh, it's kind of lame that it doesn't do... It doesn't do some, like, epic race music. Oh! Oh, I've definitely beat this guy, right? Ah! No! When he says the top of the watchtower. Okay, I beat him. Triple layer joke. The man inside Coco the Gorilla is also the hairiest man in the world. It's a world record and everything, says Mealy Squealy. That's a pretty good joke. What do jokes and frogs have in common? They both die when you dissect them. Oh my god. I'd like to think you'd kill the frog first, but I mean, that's also the joke, I suppose. Let's dissect that joke. Phew. Wow, you're really fast. All right, I lost, so the treasure's yours. Huh. I had a good time. Bye. Off he goes. TP looks like he's wearing a little Spyro hat. Oh, I do. It's like a little, you know, like Aladdin's fez, the tiny one that he wears. That's what it's like. Where's Loaf? Loaf's here. It's good. I'd feel pretty bad if Brotovich wasn't here to see me like this. Oh! That was handy. So I've got silver powder. This is good. Come on, Tombi, land. There we go. Jeez, takes a long time with the funky parasol. Da, 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 da. That should be the last ingredient, I think. Hat, yeah. Today is a good day, stream-wise, because not only do I get to do a silly thing and have fun, and yes, I spent part of my day editing that little package together, which I'll play again before the end, because... Oh, look at this! Wow, that was a real trip. A real trip. Let's do that again. I like running with the... Oh, that is just a true spectacle. Oh, I could do this all day. Once more, for fun. Give me a pig. Pig? Come on. Oh, that's not going to work. Come on. Come on, game. You're normally so good at respawning stuff. Huh! Oh no, I missed it. Ah, come on. This is it. This is the one. Yeah! Look how far you can throw that boy. Wait, you knew about the interruption? You played it off so well. What do you think? Tried hard. They stop spawning the moment you realise you're exploiting them. Yeah, looks that way. Editing whose package? I feel unclean, says Wheelie. Yeah. Yes, today is a good day, because not only did I get to do a silly thing, it's a good day for streams, because not only did I get to do a silly thing, but also I can confirm now, with certainty, that Peter's mystery stream idea that he's been teasing, like a teasy little tease, for a while now, can happen. It has actually changed in some form. Oops. Oh, I thought it was in the foreground there. That really confused me. Compared to what the initial plan was, but it's all right, because you guys won't know exactly what has and hasn't changed, so you won't know what you're missing. It's going to be great. It's basically the same idea, so yeah, it's all working. Just debating whether I reveal what it is at the end of today's stream, or whether I, again, it might be more fun to put together a fun little video to like post on social media and stuff. I might do that. Sorry to be even more of a tease, but I can at least say it'll happen. So where does the witch live? In here. He's done it. He's bringing back memory cards. That's right. Oh, goosebumps, says Jax. Question mark. That's a good shout, actually, because that is something I've wanted to get working, but it's more out there than that. It's outside the box. It's not just a game I wanted to get working. It's a whole streaming setup that I wanted to sort out. Hey, aren't you supposed to be busy catching evil pigs? Yeah, I am. But hey, I've got some silver powder for you. Looks like you're missing an ingredient. You still need the Butamushi thorn for the recipe to be complete. Well, don't worry. I've got it right here. Don't know where I got it from, but I saw it in my inventory 5 minutes ago. We've made candy! Can I eat it? Oh, did I get the candy? Gold candy. So there's several... would it be more fair if I just opened the guide rather than keep asking people? Give you a little close-up while I've got lots of wire there just going up my top, but don't worry about it. Game, hush a moment. I'm just gonna look up the red and blue, the red plus blue thing. Tomba wiki. And we're going to look for... Oh no, it's opened the Wikipedia page for Tombi. No, I want the fandom wiki. Yeah, that's it. Accept your cookies. Where's the search function? Up there. Red plus blue equals question mark. So, a long time ago, the 100-year-old man told me a strange story. It goes something like, shake some powder on the red flour, turn it blue. When red and blue mix some... Oh, so I just use... the powder on a flour and throw it into another red flour. Okay, that's fine. That's easy. I just completely forgot that it was about mushrooms. Otherwise, I might have actually worked that one out myself. Emulator. Hello, game. You all right? Work. Oh. I mean, partly that's just me moving my chat window across, but here we go. Will you be taking us to a National Trust site? Oh, that's a nice idea. I could do a live National Trust tour. That's a great idea. Hey TP, I've been catching up with the podcast and I heard you mention Bully as a potential streaming game. We'll be all over that.
I can't wait for your 90 secret stream of Death Stranding. It's what we've all been waiting for.
90. What do you mean my 90 secret stream? 90 episode. 90 hour. Maybe that's what you put. Sometimes the text-to-speech just cuts things out. Thank you very much, Hohenheim92 for subscribing via Twitch Prime, and also Galv for the 100 blips. I'm a simple man. I see TP midriff, I click like, says Love Brozovic. Ah! Me too, to be honest. That's what I do as well. 90 hours, sorry, says Galv. Don't worry, I worked it out. That's it. You've worked it out too. You've worked out what my secret is. Peter, why do you always wear half tops? Theo, can you stop shaming me, please? Just let a gal wear what she wants. Up we go. In fact, why am I walking there when it's like flipping miles away? Well, it's not... okay. I don't know. I've got a dog. Probably can't use him in here. Yes, I can. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. But I can use him here. Yeah, by the way, actually, whoever just said about Bully, hang on a sec. Yeah, Hohenheim. Absolutely, yeah, I will stream Bully at some point. I mean, the only thing is that would be another longish one. I'd probably have to deliberately make it not a 100% stream because... Oh! Because, you know, it's a big old game. Bully. Right, give me that blue powder. Oh, it's working. That is something that could be... Oh, look at this boy. Oh no, but there's no... Okay, I need to find... Oh no! Okay, none of this is working. Hang on. Need to find a place where I can throw... Yeah, this'll do. Don't tell me I've only got one blue powder. Are you joking? Have I only got one chance to do that? Well, now you better tell me that he's going to respawn blue. Otherwise, I'll be very cross. Oh, he's not. Do I... Oh man, that's just my blue powder wasted. I didn't think it would only... Where did I get the blue powder from? Can I get more? That is so Tombi, says Mr. Black. It is, isn't it? Let me just double check. You can always obtain more blue powder by going into the leaf slider. Okay, fantastic. Good news. Good news, everyone. And I think I can get to the leaf slider by, in fact, let me go into the background where it's safer. It's all right. It's not, I mean, it's still a bit cheap that, like, we have to go and fetch more blue powder now, but it's not a one opportunity, one shot mom spaghetti, as Daizunas says. I haven't had any idea what's happening in this game since about the 5-minute mark of the first stream. This boring loner. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, this takes me to... Oh, actually, no. Does it take me to the boat? Oh, it does. Oh, no, I don't want to go in there. Oh, I'll just flip and use Baron. I don't like using Baron all the time. It seems a bit cheap. And that you guys have to just sit and watch me fly everywhere for 2 hours, but oops. But you know, we're just gonna head to Charity Square. But what is more confusing, Tombi or Haven? Says Labrotovich. I thought Haven was. I don't find Haven confusing as such. It's just the fact that it just ends with the villain winning. That's pretty confusing. And, you know, the writing's a bit wink-wonk, but, you know, it's at least got a relatively straightforward story. It's certainly weird. I'll give you that. I haven't seen any of this game before. I am utterly confused, says Fortis. Oh, Jesus. Fortis in Arduis. Wow, I don't know what that means, but it's a good name. OMG spoilers TP, says Mealy Squealy. Hey, sorry. Here we go. So we have to go through here every time we want blue powder. Weird. So weird. Haven just has a bunch of innovative ideas it throws in there. That's true, actually, yeah. Some of the... Oh, and we actually come out here. Oh, well, that's handy. Right. I need to find a spot where I'm going to be able to easily throw one flower onto the other flower. This is a good spot if it doesn't kill me. Blue powder. Okay. Oh, a brown mushroom. Oh my god, I've gone like Mr. Negative, or whatever his name is, off of the Superman. What? Am I like this forever now? Just Fortis is fine. Thank you. I didn't even look up what the actual result of that quest is. Tombi will turn grey, the event is cleared. Right? Am I just grey forever now? Okay. Oh. Oh, it's taboo. Which lets him run faster and jump high. Oh, it's the taboo state. I remember this from Tombi 2. You can enter a taboo state, which makes you run faster and jump higher. And I think if you die, you will... I think he's constantly in animal dash, for starters. Like, I'm not having to hold the button. He's just doing it all the time. I don't know why it's called a taboo state. Maybe it's because he's taken some drugs. I think that might actually be why it's called a taboo state. Anyway, you can do it in Tombi 2 as well. And if I die, I will no longer be in a taboo state, but I can always come back and, presumably I can always just come back and put more blue powder on a mushroom and re-enter taboo. Kind of weird, kind of strange thing, but hey, that's another quest complete. Almost as fast as Ben, that's it. Am I just grey forever now? A question I've been asking more and more lately, because it's boring learn. I've been turning grey. I've noticed, just like in my, sort of in my sideburns. I'm going greyer and greyer. So what have we got left? I'm not going to worry about the fact that there will be some gaps in this thing, but I just want to complete. Oh, so we've got Tree of Knowledge Knows, Blue Hidden Powers, and that's it. So as I say, I'm not worried about the gaps, but I want to finish the game with every quest complete, if possible. So Tree of Knowledge Knows, I know is something to do with the golden items that we've got. And now that we've just got a golden candy, it might be enough that if we now just go and speak to him, he will say something.
Baron. Come on, Baron. We're going to Old Tree Hill.
This is not Bono. He's a first-time chatter. Thank you very much for joining us in the chat. This is not Bono. It might be Bono, you know. That's exactly what Bono would say. So... So this parrot said, come back whenever you've got a question for the tree. And every time we do... Oh, here we go. Oh no. This old tree knows so much. People call him Tree of Knowledge. Says that in the future, if there's ever anything you want to know, you just come right back here to see him. Okay. Can I... I have! I've come to see him! I'm here! Tell me! I don't want to have to Google everything, but I flippin' well will if I have to. Nice texture carpet, says Theo. Yeah, it's all flowery here now. Oh, I wonder if the old McDonald music's changed. It probably hasn't, because that place was never cursed in the first... Well, it's a matter of debate, isn't it, really? But it does have that man with his banana juice, which that's pretty cursed. But I want to see if we've got new old McDonald music. Lots of people in the chat talking about having grey hair. Hey, it's nothing to be ashamed of. I don't actually mind. You know who really plays off his grey hair? I mean, I'm reluctant to even just say that they have grey hair, because they do. And I don't think they'd be offended if I said so, because they simply do. But they look great with it, is Ross Hornby. Dude looks swish. He's a real silver fox, that Ross, I said, while streaming Tombi with my tank top on. Hey. No one tell Amy. She'll call off our wedding. My wedding. She'll call off our wedding. Ross does pull it off, people are saying in the chat. It's true. This is the same old McDonald music, isn't it? That's a shame. Excuse you, half shirt, says Mealy Squeeze. Sorry, half shirt. It's not a crop top, it's a half shirt. It is literally a half shirt in that I brought an old t-shirt and a pair of scissors with me to work today and cut my t-shirt in half. So, yeah, that is what it is. Let me pull this wire up here so it's going up my side, not... Come on now. Come on. There we go. That's better. I have a great big wire down my tummy now. Simon Miller pulls off his grey hair too. Yeah. Tombi pulls off his grey hair, I think. So that's the same old... That's the same old music. That's fine. So hang on. What was I doing in the jungle? Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up. Oh, it really doesn't like the music here. I'm gonna head into into the other area. Right. Oh, the old tree. Old tree hill. Events. Tree of Knowledge Knows, that's what it's called. So, yeah, we clear the Pump Rocks event. We leap on the parrot to activate the event. To complete this event, once you've triggered the 5 golden items event first. Oh, how do I trigger that? So I need to trigger another event before I can ask him about it. And I do that by just chatting to the 10,000-year-old man, who I've not spoken to in about 2 or 3 streams. So, you know, obviously, I'd just check in on him for a chat. The number of times I spoke to the 100-year-old wise man when I passed him and he had nothing more to say. I don't even know where the 10th... Oh, fortunately, I've got a bell. No need using this. What do you mean? Oh, it's a key, sorry. I have got a bell, though. There it is. Deadeye Minis has just arrived. Don't question it. Don't question anything. Did you get the leaf butterflies? I did, Mealy Squealy. Don't worry. I got them all. I've got golden butterfly. What are you staring at? Oh, I see. You were mesmerized by my unusual collection, weren't you? It looks like the fish is talking from where the speech bubble is. But the most precious of them all is the fish on top of that table. That is the psychic fish. If you use it, it gives you special powers. Now, come on. Stop looking at the fish so longingly. I'll tell you what. I'd be willing to exchange my special fish for the 5 golden items. But forget it, man. No one knows where the items are, man. Well, at least I'll tell you where the names of the items, man. Let's see. There's a golden flower. Got it. Golden fruit. Don't know if I've got it. Golden leaf butterfly. Got it. Golden candy. Got it. And oh, there's one more. Now, what is... Oh, well. Oh, gold medal. I've got that. Anyway, I won't exchange my fish for anything less than all 5. I think I might have the golden fruit as well. I might have already got them all. Bum, 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 bum. Here you go, man. Oh, what? Do I just speak to him? Oh, I guess if I don't have all 5, then he won't take them. So, I've got the candy. I've got the flower. I've got the leaf butterfly. And I've got the medal. Can I eat? No, I can't use these, even though they're blue. So, yeah, I'm missing the golden fruit. Okay. Do. Jeez. The sooner we finish this game, the better. It's becoming more and more unstable. Maybe it's just when I mouse out of the game. Maybe that's what makes it freak out. Right, let me find the golden fruit. I get it with... Oh, some cheese, please. Okay, I think I just go and give more cheese to the cheese man. So we can do that. Oh, look, this is the water place, but it's got no water in it anymore. Trick Village. Weirdest name of a place ever. Oh, you can't actually climb up the... Oh! What? Hello? Oh! I'm just hacking my way up there. Oh! It's definitely not how you're supposed to do it, but... What are you going to do? Huh! Okay. So... We just got to get...
The cheese! Gromit!
Oh, this is not where I thought that door came out at all. I need to go to the hidden village, don't I? Or is it that... No, it's... Doodah. Bacchus village. It's the new horror snowboarding game. SSX Trick Village. Deadeye Minis. Jeez. I like that, but it's It's an esoteric joke. I hereby demand half-shirt joint stream, says Bored Steve. Hey, it's not for me to dictate what anyone else wears, whether it's half-shirts or not half-shirts. In the same way that people need to literally, and I can say this, because YouTube now lets you actually swear like once per video. So when we upload this VOD, we shouldn't have to declare it. People need to shut, and I can't stress this enough, the fuck up about what Ashton is wearing. You know, all jokes aside. I mean, you know, we can all do, you know, the half shirt jokes are all fine. You know, it's clear when people are joking and when people aren't joking. Hang on. I should just cover Loaf's eyes, maybe, if I'm going to swear like that, or his ears, more to the point. Yeah, that was obviously the intention of today. But you know, I wouldn't want to pressure Ben Potter, for example, into also half-shirt streaming, whether it's for a joke or in solidarity or something in between. You know, he's welcome to if he wishes, but the gag's been done now. No one needs to feel that they also have to do the same thing, I think. Golden fruit. We gave him loads of cheese. Right, let's just flippin' walk to where we need to go, shall we? You know. So. Yeah, but women should dress more demurely, right? Jokes aside, keep those ankles covered up. Is that how you spell demurely? I think so, says Boring Loner. This is the thing, actually. So one of those, the thing that made me want to do this today of all days was, those of you who follow Ashton on Twitter, @ScrambledAshton, do it, may have seen that there was like a really weird comment. It was the first one in that video, which for those who haven't seen it, I'll play towards the end. Oh, James Jenkins, on the other hand, says Mr. Black. Yeah, let's see James in his half shirts. But Ashton there was like a really weird comment about Ashton's half shirt that she posted, and it made me want to be like, okay, everyone, let's all chill the flip out. But the strangest thing about the comment that she posted was that the guy was like implying that it's like a sexual thing. And other people as well, they say like, oh, the only reason you're showing off that midriff is to like get clicks because it's so sexy. And it's so Victorian. Like, who the hell are you? Where you're like, oh my goodness, put away that navel. You know, if Ashton or anyone else was streaming with no pants on, if I was streaming with no pants on, or if I had the male nipple out, which we all know is very much disgusting, then, you know, that would be, I think that could garner a few fair comments from people saying, hey, don't be so sexy. Put your nipple away, Peter, please. Just one nipple. But the fact that people are getting het up about our new presenter having a shirt that covers all modesty, if that's even a real thing, but happens to show some skin, is like the most archaic thing. This is 2021, everybody. What is happening? Anyway, little rant there. It was inevitable. There was no way I could have gone the whole stream just dressed like this and not outright addressing the reason that I wanted to do it today. So there you go. Stop being Victorian AF, people. Oh, I'm gone the wrong way, actually. I'm going to Hidden Village. Afternoon cop bangers. You've joined at a weird time. But welcome. Oh no, this isn't right. Oh. Where do I might have to Baron there if I can't think how to... It's across the pond. I remember now. So that's why the crop top is on. I'm here for it. Amazing, says Brianna.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pure fact, Ashton is doing amazing on the channel and we all love and appreciate the work she does.
It's true. It's such a cliche, but like that phrase that like your mum has on the wall of her kitchen in like a metal plate that says, "Those who matter don't mind, and those who mind don't matter." Oh, this isn't where the pond is either. It's across the way. It's like the most cliched thing, but it's also completely true. Like, we know that all the people like in this chat, essentially, all the same names that we always see, you know, all the familiar fans who are part of the community, like actual community members. They don't just like appear. They don't just like watch a list and never comment on anything like, which is also fine if you're going to be respectful. But also, there's a lot of those people who just watch lists and then the only time they comment is to be a dick. And it's those people who have a problem with various things, whether it's like, you know, any one of the presenters or... What? Where's the flipping pond? Is it up above? Yes, it is. I know where it is now. But as I say, all the people we recognise and we see on the regular, as far as I'm aware, pretty much every single one of them has been very welcoming, very respectful. And so, for the most part, you know, there's not even a problem as such. But, I mean, for as long as even one person is being a dick to a member of our staff, that is a problem, obviously. But there you go. It's okay. We don't have to dwell on it any longer, but it's just an interesting conversation, I guess. Right. 10,000-year-old man. I don't know the way to his house, and I might literally have to use my bell from here. No, we go down his chimney, right? Here we go. We made it on foot. Well done, everyone. Well done. Da-ba-dum-bum. Whoa, this glow, this shine. These have to be the 5 golden items. I can't believe you really found them. All right then, let's trade for my psychic fish. Fair and square. Right. The psychic fish gives you wondrous powers, but one small mistake can be deadly. What? Listen carefully now. Using this fish will make you run faster and jump higher than ever before, but if you overuse it, you'll be diving straight down into the valley. When you don't need the power of the fish anymore, you must use it again. That will return you to your normal primitive self. In other words, use the fish wisely. Don't waste its special powers. Comprende. I wonder if there are any unusual fish here. Right. Let's try the psychic fish, shall we? The power of the fish. Not that great day. A first-time chatter. Welcome to the chat room. Chat room. Jesus Christ, what is this, 2001? Welcome to the chat. We're currently having the annoying dress codes in school debate in Denmark, speaking about whether or not girls should be allowed to show their belly. It's ridiculous and gross, and I'm enjoying you calling stuff like that out. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that was even a debate in Denmark, because you know, in the UK typically we have school uniform. So, but one debate we do quite often have at schools is whether girls should be allowed to wear trousers. Because some schools, they insist that the girls wear skirts and tights, and the boys can wear trousers. And quite often, well, not quite often, but on more than one occasion, it's like been like a news story where the dress code of a school specifies that girls have to wear the skirt and not the trousers. It says that, but because it doesn't say that boys can't wear the skirt, there have been times in the past where boys have like worn skirts to school as like a protest to say that the girls should be allowed to wear trousers, and it, you know, hacks off the very conservative teachers who see all these boys in a skirt. Oh, and it always makes the news when it happens, and it's a cool thing. I like that. Where is my fish? Oh, I've just sorted my inventory like an idiot. Psychic fish. I've used the psychic fish. I mean, I don't know how fast I'm going. Guess I'm going fast. I've also got the sacred fish. Can I just stack my fish? Oh, look at my status. So I'm currently... Oh, it doesn't actually say. That's annoying. But I'm currently wearing the fastest pants. I'm in a taboo state, whatever that actually means. I've got my wind thing enabled. I've got my funky parasol. I've used the sacred fish and the psychic fish. Dude. I'm going all the way. So, it's about time. Being Scottish, I love wearing my kilt, says Joking Alpaca. Yeah, I went to a Catholic school, and instead of skirts, they were actually kilts that the girls wore. Because they were just tartan skirts, but they called them kilts. But, you know, there was nothing about boys being allowed or not allowed to wear kilts. They weren't like actual tartan material. Like, they weren't typically what you would associate with a male kilt in a Celtic nation. But they were just, you know, polyester with a tartan pattern on them for the girls. So, event. Let me see if we've got any outstanding... Oh, I never actually went to the tree, did I? With my golden items. But, oh, the Tree of Knowledge knows. Hopefully I can still actually redeem the quest, otherwise we'll have an annoying red quest for the rest of the stream. Let's just quickly go and clear this out, and then we'll gather some friends and fight the evil pig, because it's about nearly 6:15 now. Jax wants to know if I managed to figure out how to go over 9 HP. Yes, I did. It's over 8 HP, actually. Couldn't go beyond 8. All you do is find the golden bowl, and then every vitality +1 that you've gathered throughout the game suddenly applies. Oh, wow, I go really fast on the ground. Jeez, when I don't get stopped by stuff, you know? What is it? Is there something you want to ask the tree? Ah, the 5 golden items. Wait a minute, okay. Well, you're trying to gather some things that are really difficult to find. Ready? The old tree says the golden flower is in the dwarf's flower garden, the golden fruits in Bacchus village, the golden leaf butterfly is in the hidden village, the golden candy is in the witch's hut, and, oh, there's one more, but he says that he forgot. But he says that the motocross course sounds vaguely familiar. Also, for any of the items, you need to do something in order to get them, okay? That, ladies and gentlemen, is, other than the main quest, everything that we've started, completed. Yes, we've got some gaps. Oh no, blue hidden powers. What the flip is this? All right, let's do blue hidden powers. And then we're all good. Don't suppose anyone's preemptively looked that up for me, have they? I'm gonna give it a goog. Blue hidden powers. Tomba needs to find the Jewel of Water at the bottom of the lake in Trick Village. Okay. Oh, it does. Yeah, it's when I move my mouse around outside of the emulator that screws it up. He gains blue experience from the Needle Gators, the crows in the Haunted Mansion. Right. So apparently it's in Trick Village. The Jewel of Water. Let me... Okay. Oh my god, what is that? Sorry, I know none of you guys can't see any of this.
I'm going to start a stream where I wear nothing but a belt over my midriff. Be interesting to see how sexual these people think it is when a 21-stone man in his 30s does it.
Brilliant. It surrounds them with bubbles and defeats regular enemies, just like the Jewel of Fire. It's found in Trick Village. It just says it's in Trick Village. Okay. Da-na-na. Tombi, please, hang on. Thank you to Galv for that. I'd watch that stream. And not because it's sexual, but because it's not. TP needs a Firefox command. What for? At Lord Brotovich. What were you guys talking about? At least the frames stay. Oh, I've missed half of the conversation there. Is it that thing that kept saying you don't have enough AP? Oh, Alex, you must be right. It's got to be that. It's that blue seashell. And surely by now I've got enough AP. I mean, I got into the flower tower, which took 1,000,000 AP to get into. Ow. Alex, you're a genius. Thank you to Haywood89 for an 18-month subscription streak. That is the 2 babies times. Congratulations on 2. We done it. I don't think it does anything very exciting. It's only for use while you're underwater, and there's so little underwater stuff happening now that it's kind of irrelevant. But oh, I think it makes a protective bubble around you or something. So now it's time to gather some friends, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to Baron my way all the way back to... Oh, actually... Yeah, yes I am. It's the Village of All Beginnings. And we're going to have one final run through the game. I'm not going to Baron my way from friend to friend. I'm going to platform my way through the world. And we're going to stop and gather our friends. So for those who didn't catch the end of the last stream, as we've been defeating evil pigs... Jeez, he does go really fast, actually, with all this stuff enabled. So many status effects. Problem is, there's not really anywhere I can get a good run up. Oh my jeez. And when I jump into the air, the parasol unfurls, and that slows me right down, which is probably a mercy at the moment. I could probably have a pretty good run at the top of the watchtower, actually, but... But yeah, for those of you who missed the end of the last stream, what happened was, as we've been defeating evil pigs, they've been, I think, turning to statues or something, and they were all placed on these plinths, and the plinths were being pushed into the ground like big buttons, and they were gathered around a door, and as the final evil pig went down, the door opened. So I was about to go in and confront the final big boss evil pig. Oh, it looked like he was walking up to him then. Oh, thanks, man. The final evil pig was behind the door, but what they did was, I think they unpetrified all of the statue evil pigs, and they all flew away, and so the buttons unpressed. So now what I've got to do... Oh, look how fast I am. Now what I've got to do is gather some friends of my own from around the world, 7 of them, to go and step on the buttons, on the 7 buttons. Oh! And you can't just pick 7 random NPCs. You have to find the 7 exact NPCs, and they're not obvious ones. It's not like the Dwarven Elder, the 100-year-old man. It's none of that. It's...
Yeah.
Happy 420 BBBB blazed my dude's Lord 16 dab. Since Baron is on Twitter and I can't find 106% run jokes, here are some great dog jokes to send this game into the sunset. What kind of dog can track down flowers? A budhound. Ha ha ha.
A budhound?
What dog loves to take bubble baths? A shampoodle. Hi-e. What happened when the dog went to the flea circus? He stole the show.
Blaze it, everyone.
Ho ho ho. What kind of dog chases red things? A bulldog. Ha-ooh-ooh. What do you call a dog magician? A labracadabrador.
Oh, that is excellent. Oh.
Blaze it, my dudes. This stream is incredible.
Stephen, thank you for the 100 blips. A labracadabrador. That is, I mean... I'm not saying stop doing the jokes, Lord Brotovich, because I never want you to stop, but I'm just saying you will never beat that. That's unbeatable. Labracadabrador. Come on. So, yeah, it's not... You're not gathering... Blaze it, everyone. Thank you to Lord Brotovich and Stephen Skodes for your 100 blazy blips. BBB Blaze it. The stream is incredible. Stephen, thank you. Yeah, you're not going to chat to, like, the 100-year-old man and, you know, the banana juice dude and Charles. Those aren't your real friends. Your real friends are, for example, Blue Dwarf 2. What is it, Tomba? You and I are friends. I'll be right behind you. One friend found. Tomba 1, everyone. Gather your friends. Blue Dwarf. You know, your old buddy. Blue Dwarf. I remember all the nights at the bar with Blue Dwarf 2, says Mr. Black. What are these weird doors? What is that? Because that has never been used in the game. I don't know what it is. And there's another thing like that at the Haunted Mansion, and I don't know what it's for. It's probably for a quest I've not activated. And do you know what? I don't GAF anymore. Sammy, what's the name? Says, I thought I'd pop in, say hello for 420. BBB Blaze it, my dudes. Aurora also says hello. Well, hello, Sammy and Aurora. Thank you for blazing it. It's actually 422, which is 422. In other words, also 420. Oh, please, I'm too powerful. No. Oh, jeez. I'm having a real bad time of it here, Morty. Oh. Let's just see how fast can I go on this. Oh! So fast that I ran into a spider. Oh, there's too many spiders here. I can't get a... There's nowhere in this game that's going to really let me get a big old run up. I could have done it then if I'd known that spider was going to be above me, but... Oh! Super speed. Just like Ben Potter. So, what was I doing? Yes, I'm going to Bacchus Village, the mansion north side. Okay, Bacchus Village. Oh, hello. They really love to spawn these boys, don't they? Or girls. They might be girl spiders. In fact, they're more likely to be girl spiders, because don't girl spiders eat the boy spiders when they're done? When they're done. That's a technical term. Trying to remember where Bacchus Village even is. How you actually access it. The base of the Windy Mountain, I think. Yeah, turn left here, right? Turn left here, right. Yes. Do you know what I like? I like that people are clearly entering the stream halfway through, which is fine, because, you know, people have got other things to do. And very few of them, in fact, I don't think anyone has asked why I'm wearing a half shirt. That says it all, doesn't it? They only ask the lady. No one asks the man. So what am I doing here? Man by cart in bottom right of Bacchus Village. You know this guy, our best friend? What? The final evil pig? No problemo. I'll take care of the bozo. Okay, thanks. Right, on to the mansion north side. We all love Man by Cart in Bacchus Village, don't we? One of our best friends. I've been here since the start and I didn't even notice, says Jax. Yeah, that's how it works. Right, what side of the mansion is this? Because... oh, south. Okay. No. Don't save the game, it doesn't like it. Seriously, how are you meant to know which ones you need? I mean, you're right, Deadeye Minis. If you didn't have a guide for this, what would you even... Right, so... Pirate. Oh, jeez, okay. Yeah, up here. Slide down, I think. We're going in the keyhole door. And we're speaking to our best friend, Mansion Pirate. You know, Mansion Pirate. Our third best friend in the Tombi universe. Here he is. Mansion Pirate. Hey, how are you? Thanks for getting the evil pig that cast a spell here. Ross just walked past. I wonder if he saw what I was wearing. Oh, what? Oh no. It's not that Mansion Pirate. It's... I think he's up here. This one. Imagine trying to find this guy without a guide. Evil pigs, gold. I'm in. I'm scared, but I'll go. Mansion Pirate. He's always alright at parties.
Can we see a Billy Ray Walrus belly shirt? Asking for a friend. TTJ Spyro Peter TTJ Cheeky Ben TTJ Ashton Grumpy.
We should definitely release either a real crop top, although Ashton tells me that if you're good with fabric scissors, not like me, and just make it all dog-eared, you can make your own reasonably well by just cutting a t-shirt. So we could either release a real half shirt that is actually a half shirt, or I wonder how easy or difficult it would be for us to print a t-shirt that has a midriff on it. That would be great. We should do that. So now we want to go to Old MacDonald Town, as I like to call it. My best friend cuts her shirts all the time. I'd just take mine to her, lol, says Mr. Black. Yeah. Please do a real life half shirt. The shirt suits you, TP, says Quite Insane. Well, thank you, Quite Insane. Been working out? No, I haven't. I really haven't. There, look at this thing. Like, what the hell is this? You know? What is this for? Can't do anything with it, but... so I want the south side, right? Oh, Tombi, please. Release a full shirt with scissor and cut hair drawing. That's a good idea, Psylog. I'm going to steal that idea and not pay you royalties. No, I'm not. Oh, jeez. Sometimes this wind gem is a bit of a curse. Oh. Right, is that... This is right, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Hey everyone, don't forget to give the Team Triple Jump Facebook page a follow. They need to hit 10k. You're right, Speedway Nut. Thank you for saying that, because I forgot, and we should be plugging it in streams if we can. So yeah, absolutely. Those of you, if you've enjoyed today's stream and you want to give something back, I mean, plenty of you have given plenty back already. But hey, maybe you're not in a position to give bits or give a donation or subscribe, and that's fine. Of course it is. That's okay. But one thing that you might be able to do, if you can spare us maybe 15 seconds, depending on how good your autofill is on your browser of choice and whether you'll be logged in when you get there, is go to facebook.com/Team TripleJump and just follow the page. Just give it a click. Won't cost you anything. Even if you don't use your Facebook page, yourself if you don't use your account. It will still be handy for us to have those numbers up. So, hey, facebook.com/Team TripleJump. If you can spare just a moment, do it right now. Do it right now. I'm running up the mountain for the time being, so you're not going to miss anything. And just follow the page. That's what liking is called now. It's called following. Oh! I still don't like it here. I don't like those flingy boys. Oh! Oh! Why is there no indicator of where they're going to be? It's like basic game design. Oh, jeez, every time. Like this if you cry every time. Facebook page says we're at 3,941 followers. Well, that's great. That's going up. You'll be doing us a massive favour if you go and give that a little follow. Oh, I got pushed downwards. Oh, there's like really weird gusts in this area. Oh, why am I going up? I don't want to. I just want to get here. Right. So now I want to go through the lava caves, and I always forget which of these doors is the lava caves one. Is it this one? 4 Blips from the Quite Insane, who says, older games always seem more difficult than newer ones. Oh, well, that's absolutely right. I mean, back then, you know, games couldn't be as long in terms of... Oh, hello? Oh, saved by the wind gem. I got sort of diddled by the game there, I think. Just made me fall when I landed perfectly well. Yeah, there wasn't as much content in games just because, you know, they didn't have the resources or the... I mean, the technology or quite often didn't have the staff either. I mean, you know, a lot of these games were made by relatively small teams compared to what you have now. You know, huge games being made by hundreds, if not thousands of people at a studio. Probably not being treated very well, depending on which one. So one of the ways that they were able to artificially extend the gameplay, the runtime of their games, was to make them flipping difficult, you know? Oh, hang on. I'm going to jump on the Phoenix, but isn't he going to take me to... Is he going to drop me at Bacchus, or is he going to take me to the jungle? Because that's where I want to go. Pink hair, there you go. I promised you some pink hair. There's a little bit. A little bit of Monica. Just a little. Just a touch. Just a crumb of Monica there. Also, developers had no idea what a difficulty curve was. I mean, that's true. I guess they just had... The whole industry had less experience in what makes a good game. Yeah, these guys are really chill now. I can't even grab them, I just sort of bounce off them. The flowers, it's like Wizard of Oz. Poppies will put them to sleep. It's a Wizard of Oz reference for you there, you know. Standard TP fare. Right, we're heading to Old MacDonald Town. Fungadrum. Ba-da. Too much grinding and too high difficulty spikes still exist though, says Psylog. That is true. Right, so we have to go to the Village of Civilization at the Y Crossing, and we want one of these 2 buff dudes. Listen, I just came back from the Village of All Beginnings. While I was there, I saw her. The witch. Okay, well, it's clearly not this one. It's this one. What? Did you say you wanted some juice? Oh, it's the Juice Man. That is a real friend of ours. No? You're going to fight the evil pig? Well, very well. I'll go with you. Fantastic. So we've got 3 friends left. We've got 4 out of 7. So now we want to go to the Old MacDonald Village. Get ready to get your groove on to Old MacDonald, everyone. That's it. Wow, you've done a lot for me. I'm willing to help you too. You know, Old MacDonald Villager 3. One of our nearest and dearest. Oh. And then we want... Oh. Okay. Another Old MacDonald friend. This one is slightly more of a friend than the others. It's the bloke who gave us the dynamite. He's probably useful to have when you're fighting a big boss, I suppose. What time are we on? 25 minutes to the end of the stream. That's just about right, I think. So we'll climb this tower. I like Old MacDonald Villager 2 more, to be honest, says Lord Brotovich. Mr. Black, says, Old MacDonald Villager 3 never left my bedside during recovery. Ah. What about Dynamite Man? Is it the evil pig gate near the underground maze? If it's a favour for you, I'll do it. That's my impression of this game. Oh, I went the wrong way. So, Dynamite Man used to babysit my kids, says Mr. Black. Yeah, he's a good one. Good fella. Are we getting front-facing Tombi? Is that how I leave this area? Prepare yourself for front-facing grey Tombi. There he is. We love him. He's the best. Had a farm. Gregor Monkey, hello. Welcome to the half-shirt stream. Don't question it. Just love it. Just before because we're never coming back to this area now, I just want to hear this iteration of Old MacDonald, because this is the best one in the game. We'll just have one little rendition. Here we go. The steel drums, man. We're leaving. Oh. No better. There is no better Old MacDonald. I know it's only the opening line to the song and then it goes in its own direction, but I will be forcing my children to sing along to specifically that version of it. When I teach them the Old MacDonald nursery rhyme, I will play that music and then they will go through life knowing the wrong tune to Old MacDonald. They'll start with the correct melody and then they'll go, had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. You know, just like they should. Can I still go in this cage? Oh, they just don't get me anymore. Okay, that's fine. Right, we really need to get out of here. This whole game is breaking up. It's becoming less and less stable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Joking Alpaca, for 100 blips there. No message, just a kind blip giver. Thank you very much indeed. So, you might be thinking, where's the 7th friend? Well, I'm going to ding that bell. Because we need to speak to the million-year-old man when we've got all of the friends. Now, I'm off to go speak to the million-year-old man, but I've not got the 6th friend. Now, Tombi is Tombi. I'm talking about the game now, not the person. Tombi game is Tombi game. And what that means is the quest tells you to go out, speak to every single NPC until you found 7 friends. You only find 6 friends. You wander around forever and ever, thinking, where's this 7th friend? I can't go back and speak to the million-year-old man until I've got my 7th friend. However, what you're supposed to do is find 6 friends and then realize that you can't find a 7th friend out of everyone you've helped all the way through the game. Alex knows what's up. And was the 7th friend inside yourself all along? Gregor Monkey, you have no idea how close you are. You have no idea. And it's not Tombi, by the way. He doesn't step onto the podium. It's not... Oh, I've gone the wrong way. It's not the million-year-old man. I do literally have a friend inside me. I've had them inside me all this time. Oh, yeah, it's up here, isn't it? The mysterious... There it is. Is it the umbrella? Says Straddling Badger. I guess the clue is in the quest name that was relevant to when we first discovered him. We still need one more. Oh, what shall we do? You know, all seems lost. Look at this motley crew. Look at these guys. We're like, you know, we're despairing. Like, oh no. It's not going to work. And then...
Baron! Oh, Baron. Baron? Why, sure. Baron is Tomba's friend too.
Man's best friend, ladies and gentlemen. Baron, good boy Baron, leaps out of Tomba's stomach. And by the way, that is actually what Tomba does. He swallows everything he's carrying and spits it out. That is actually addressed when you speak to the 100-year-old man at the very beginning of the game. If you go back and watch my first stream, when you spit out the 3 chicks that he's asking for, he says, "What? You kept them in your stomach? What else do you keep in there? Oh, never mind, I don't want to know." So Baron's leapt out of my esophagus. He was the friend inside me that I had inside me all along. Look, the gate. It's opening. And now it's time. Oh, Baron's gone with me. That's nice. I wonder what happened to Baron between the 2 games, says Psylog. It's a good question, because I know where Baron ends up in the second game, and you do have to wonder what happened. Tomba, you finally made it.
I've been waiting for you.
Look at this. Look at this, what do you call it? Napoleon syndrome guy.
I'm the ultimate evil pig that created all the other evil pigs. Did you have fun fighting the others? I made those for people like you to have fun. That's right. To me, this whole battle is a game. With you, Tomba, this whole world is like a gigantic toy box. This may be hard to understand right now. Anyway, let's have fun. Come and get me if you can.
Oh, really evil, this guy. Did you hear how evil he was? Oh, look at these golden chests. This is all the gold that they've stolen. Oh my god, he can freeze me, I think. Oh, that's bad. I mean, it's also not that bad, because if he doesn't have an offensive attack, if he just freezes me every time, then I don't really care. Oh. Is this the developer? I mean, it is a bit... It is a bit fourth wall breaking, isn't it? It's like, Tomba, this whole world to you is like a giant toy box. Ooh. The trick shot! Ladies and gentlemen, that... it's as easy as that. The real evil pig. Oh, a little double quest completion there. Baron, take me away, quick. And look, that's that island that we spotted all that time ago. Oh, back to my normal pink hair, green pants. Off they go. Tombi riding Baron into the distance.
Ah, you made it. You've done an excellent job. Indeed, this continent will finally return to the way it was before.
I do a different voice for all these guys every time.
I guess it was just lucky.
Ha ha ha, come again? You were more worried about him than the rest of us. Yeah, remember the 10,000-year-old man was a bit of an a-hole? This is not Bono. Subscribed. Welcome to the Walrus Clan. This is not Bono. Lovely to have you. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing. Hope you enjoy your time here.
What the heck are you talking about? Not in a million years. They say memory is the first thing to go, you know. You senile old...
Hey, calm down, both of you. Anyhow, we owe it all to this young man. His courage saved us all, indeed. In the end, we have all achieved our goals. Well done, well done. Off he goes. Grey Tomba.
What? You're heading back home already? Really? Well, just remember, our spirit will always stay close to you, Tomba. You can always come back here and count on us.
Look after yourself.
Take care, Sonny. Stay out of trouble. Don't get sick. What else was I going to say?
Now whose memory is fading? Hey, Gramps. Stay young, kid. Oh, Baron. Tombi, are you moonwalking? What are you... Hello? Am I going backwards? Oh, okay. It's on the cart. What? What the hell was that? Oh, it's Charles! Oh, he's kept the brolly look. Ah. Baron! Ah. I want a Baron.
Oh hi Peter, how are you? So happy to catch your stream and on a bank holiday, whoop whoop.
Duke McChicken, thank you for the 100 blips. Always hungry. A tasty, normal, non-evil pig. Delicious. Well done, Whoopi Camp. Your weird, weird game. Comic Sans, yeah. Grandpa's bracelet cleared. Thank you, Duke, for the blips. 128 events found, 128 events cleared. Playtime, 9 hours and 27 minutes. That sounds about right. And we got, what's that? 2,392,000 adventure points. Tomba 3 when, says Lobrotovich, yeah. I want a 90s anime-style Tomba TV series, says Psylog. Yeah, me too. Really enjoyed watching this game, TP, says Steven Skodes. I really enjoyed playing it. Thanks to everyone who helped me out, because I've not played this game to completion before, so that's the first time I've ever finished it. We've only played it about up to the jungle in the past. So thank you. Game over. Well, there you go, everyone. Tomba. I'm just going to boot the game up a bit again to my save state. And it's probably just worth checking that there's nothing left in this area.
We get it, new girl. You like cut-off belly shirts? You don't have to raise your arms all the damn time and make the video capture a picture of you tummy raising. Like someone ordered this chicken normal shirt. She gets off on this. Lol.
She's great at presenting and very attractive, but please stop getting her midriff into the thumbnail. It feels exploitative.
I'm a simple man. I see midriff. I click on the video.
You like cut-off belly shirts?
Very attractive.
She gets off on this.
I see midriff.
It feels exploitative. It feels exploitative. It feels exploitative.
I see midriff.
It feels exploitative. Very attractive. It feels exploitative. It feels exploitative.
Just let people wear what they want to wear. Just shut up. Just shut up about it, Just shut up about it. It's fine. It's fine. I'm kind of preaching to the converted though, aren't I? Preaching to the choir. Like, what's the point in me telling you guys not to say things like that? Because you don't say things like that. Anyway, never mind. Thank you all very much for being with me for today's stream. We're going to wrap it up there. I know we're finishing slightly early. What are we? 6:51. And we probably started a little bit late as well. But
thanks for the stream, TP. Another fun stream, and I can't wait to see the next one.
I'm very excited. Peter has a belly button. I do. In fact, you can't really see it there, but I'm not going to deliberately show it. Thank you very much, Stephen, for the blips. Hello, Mouse. It's Mouse, please. Thank you very much for 100 blips there, Stephen Scodes. Much appreciated. Oh, you actually cut it off. I thought you just folded it, lol. No. I went all out. I mean, it was an old t-shirt. It needed throwing out anyway. But yeah, it's there. Belly button reveal at 420 subs. Yeah, that's it actually. There's just a tiny bit of waistband there hiding it. So, you don't need to worry about it. What was I saying? Thank you for being with me on today's stream. And very exciting. Join me for my next stream on Monday. It's my first stream of September. So new month, new format, new exciting thing. I want to do something that will involve a degree of audience participation. Not necessarily things you can get involved in while we're live. There will be maybe a bit of that. Yeah, there will be actually, I think, to an extent. But also things that kind of homework that I can set you guys to do in between streams, and then we'll come back and we'll compare, and it's all quite exciting, but I don't want to say too much yet. I want to create a little teaser video for it, which I'll put out on social media. But please do be with me for my next stream on next Monday at 5 p.m. BST normal time. We're going to get some creative juices flowing. We're going to work together and make some fantastic things come true. So that's as much as I'm going to tell you for now. And I just hope you'll join me for it, and we'll have some fun together. I never do homework outrageous.
I support a half-shirt stream anytime you like. Thanks for the stream, my dude, and cheers Walrus Clan.
Thank you, Gregor Monkey, for the blips and for the support. That's 420 as well, so blaze it, everyone. You're very welcome for the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. It's not Dreams, Fortis. It's not going to be a Dreams stream. Sorry, Mr. Austin, but Baron ate my stream homework. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's a pretty good excuse. Although Baron is inside your own stomach, so you must have eaten it first, which is less of an excuse, I guess. Yeah, so that'll do us for now. Stay with the channel, of course, this week for streams from... I don't think we've got an Ashton stream this week. I'm sure it says that there's a break on Wednesday, but there will be one from Ben, the one from James Jenkins, and the joint Blaze It stream. What else? It's a Worst Games Ever week, isn't it, this week? I don't know so much anymore whether it is or it isn't, because I don't have to worry about it as much as James Jenkins does, but it is a Worst Games Ever week coming up. So that'll be happening on Friday for patrons of the Hot and Fresh tier. Check that out. We've got actual new merch coming probably either this week or early next week. So it's actually happening. that's all great. It's very exciting. Hang on, someone just said something that I was going to answer. Quite Insane says, are you not doing Tomba 2? I will do Tomba 2 at some point. I won't go straight into it. But yeah, we'll be doing some Tomba 2. My wallet is ready, says Lord Brotovich. Yeah, the merch is coming. It's very exciting. Yeah, so we've got merch. We've got Worst Games Ever. We've got the list going out as usual. So it's all happening. It's all happening on this channel. And yeah, joint stream as well. Blaze it on Thursday. Fantastic. So there we go. Thank you, everyone. I hope you've had a good time. And well, that's about it. I will see you on the flip side, dude. My dude. Yeah. Dude. All right, I just ended the stream. Okay, see you later.